How's that look? A little bit ski whiff, methinks. Right, let's stop. New video format. I'm gonna do it in one 15-minute take. So 2026. Last year was an interesting one. I had kind of like a flurry of action at the end of it, but it was it was traumatizing action. So yeah, I just ceased to be myself and became a worker for 3 months, and it was not fun. But 2026 is starting, and I've got some plans. How to discuss these plans, how to explain these plans before they're realized, I don't know. But we'll try. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna move the camera and try and not get too distracted because I don't have that much time. Right. Can we do like a blue sky shot maybe? And again, one of the things you immediately find out, one of the reasons why videography is very difficult is unless it's sunny and nice, like unless you have this kind of light, like the motivation to film is when it's gray, that's for me. Like I don't want to share that on camera, you know what I mean? So end of last year, I got a job as a support worker dealing with vulnerable adults, and it was very difficult. I managed for 3 months, and then I had to stop because it was starting to affect me. So the less said about that, the better, because it was quite traumatizing in the sense that like these are really difficult individuals to look after, and let's just say I think I was a bit too caring going into the job, and so I kind of let everything get to me. It built up, and then after 3 months I just couldn't do it anymore. It's not the first time in my life, but it's very much a back to square one situation again. And it made the end of last year very difficult, and it's kind of put a bit of an anchor on the start of this year, because I'm kind of I'm still getting over and getting back to myself. I think that's a hard part of creativity and being inventive. You need to be in the right frame of mind for it. So, ooh, that's some nice sun. Let's go and see if we can find an even better spot. All right, boom. So, the plan, this isn't a good shot, but the bikes are tucked away and they're not in an easy filmable location, and I don't really want to move them right now. So this is the best shot you're going to get. 2026 is going to be the start of Mike's Mockapot, which is basically going to be a portable coffee adventure on a bike. Because again, I'm going back to what I like to do, which is working for myself. So fingers crossed, soon I can maybe, if I can get it together, I can do like a video on the project, because it's going to be a big project. There's going to be a build. You might have to excuse this AI image that I'll use to show the idea. Basically, I'm gonna be going around town, gonna be going around my local spots and selling coffee. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. So we'll see. Hopefully there's a lot of interesting stories and proposal and I don't know, interesting stuff to sort of talk about. But right now the bikes are tucked away. There's still a lot of steps involved in getting these bikes to the point where, or getting my bike rather. When I do manage to get this sorted, it's gonna be cool. But at the moment, everything's tucked away because it's fucking cold as shit. So yeah, it's very difficult to film in here because it's just a fucking shithole basically. What are we on? 6 minutes. Keep going, keep going. Like that. And then we do a little zoom in. Why is she always hiding? She's such a hider. Okay, running out of time here. Hazel Bezos. Hello, darling. You're not a cootie patootie. I really don't even know if I'm in frame right now. But the cat is, so that's good. Last year, I got engaged. I have a lot of footage and photos from that holiday and trip, but it just doesn't, even though I've edited it, it feels like a very personal, private video. So beyond what I posted on my Instagram about it, I'm probably not going to post that video because it's just for me and Rachel. It's a really nice, interesting adventure, and I got engaged. So yeah, that was good. That's all I have to say on that, really. How much more can we get in this video? Maybe we climb up on the workshop. Yeah. I have been writing a lot. I've hit 20,000 words. Not particularly good words, but they're worth. I've got kind of like the first 10-ish chapters kind of fleshed out. So that's been good. So Ooster is a go. Oh, and this is what I should mention in this video. I spent a lot of time while I was despairing as a support worker. I spent a lot of time at night working on my portfolio. So my hair's going everywhere right now. I really need a haircut. So I have a portfolio, which is kind of cool. And this video actually should probably go on the bottom of the portfolio now as my most up-to-date video. But yeah, the portfolio's got a bit on Mike's Marketplace. It's got all the stuff that I'm doing. It actually also has, watch I don't step off the roof while I get excited here. It also has a mailing list that you can sign up to. You can sign up to it. Person watching this video right now, if you want to see what I write when it does eventually come out, you could sign up to it. And maybe if people sign up to that list, I'll write like a little, I don't know, like a blog update or something. So people interested in my book can see what's going on. There's also on the website, you can actually check out a chapter about the book, because what's the point in talking about a book if you don't even have any words written about it? The chapter features a really interesting character. I'll actually show you. So the character is this, it's this character called Slate. And he's kind of, I think in, how do you say it? In like Greek plays or like in theater, it's like the I don't want to say cupids, that's not what I mean. It's the cherubs. It's like he's the guy that's, this is the worst way of explaining it. Slate is kind of a narrator in some ways. He's a mythical creature. So he's quite a cool character, and he's going to be quite important in the visual side of the book. He's able to see things from quite a great height. And Slate, the most important thing I should probably mention about Slate, he's basically a goblin. Yeah, he's basically like a gargoyle of some kind. This is a very weird angle. I'm gonna change it up. Whoa, you wanna see, when I get down to the bottom of this, I will show you what I just climbed down. Right, okay. Very awkward to climb with an expensive camera. We'll do another one of these slow zooms. To like there, maybe? That looks good. I'm pretty sure I said this last year, 2025, but it's been a bit of a slow start. But that's okay, because if you lived in Scotland, you'd be having a slow start too, because it's cold. You don't get much of this, like, vitamin D. And if you have a job or a life, or you have people in your life that have jobs and you want to look after them, it's very hard to set time aside to do something as narcissistic as filming yourself. And I really don't do this often. I'm trying to, because I want to get better at storytelling visually. Like I think we're, with this AI boom, I think the godfather of AI said something really interesting, which was like, be the best human you can be. We need more people who are like, hey, everything's good. Or at least, not everything's good, because it's not. But, you know, you can still exist, you can still tell stories, and you can still be optimistic. In the face of great, scary change, you can still make plans for yourself. There's no point in not doing it. Basically, go check out my portfolio, because I'm quite proud of all the work that I put into it. And it links to things like Recipe Shelf. You can use Recipe Shelf today. And if you do, I might actually really start regretting saying stuff about Recipe Shelf, because I think I'll have to at some point pay for like proper hosting and stuff like that. And it's probably really buggy, but I made it. Yeah, everything's going well. Family's good. Projects are good. Probably some interesting projects coming this way if I can be bothered filming them. Book's going well-ish, I guess. I'm on the mend. What else? I don't think there's anything else to say. But yeah, sorry, or not sorry, but it's very difficult to upload a lot of videos. This is a very time-consuming pursuit, and it's also the least like I don't have any subscribers or people following me on YouTube. I'm also never gonna ask for subscribers. I'm not gonna spend, every time I sit down and I try and think, you know, how can I come up with, like, I always think about this, how can I do an interesting video that would get views? And it's just the wrong approach, for me anyway. Like, I'd rather make videos that get 0 views, but feel genuine to me. At the moment, I'm still vlogging, right? That's what this is. It's just an update. It's just a log. It's good for me to look back and see where I was. I'm gonna keep doing those because those feel, as I slip down this thing, I actually slipped down the whole way during this shot. That's kind of funny. I'm just gonna keep being me, and that's, I don't know if I finished that point earlier, but be the best, be you. I mean, you don't even have to be the best version of you, just be you, because we're having a lot of people not be themselves these days. We're having a lot of people pretend and fake it, and yeah, I don't know about you, but I like watching genuine people, and not the ones on yachts, and not the ones wearing leather jackets on stage talking about how every job's gonna go, but it's gonna be okay. Those are interesting, but they give me a feeling of doom. But when I see people just living, blue sky living, and blue sky dreaming, that makes me feel good, and I like it. If you like it, thanks for watching, thanks for even bothering, and yeah, I'll see you throughout this year, okay? So have a good one. And it's so fucking cold, I'm done. That's me, I'm done. That's the update. I hope it was interesting. Now to get back to the camera. Oh, yeah, that's cold, like, that's a chilly little wind, that is.